Here's a special type of saw that I like adding into the collection, and it's definitely a good saw. And since it's that old in its age in the 90s, which is a good quality saw. And this is a homelite Big Red Super XL. And this thing was made in 1993 or 1994, whichever. And but this has been a good quality saw since it was that age. But I used it since when I was cutting firewood, as you already seen it. And actually bucking up big old firewood on the hickory. And you can go check it out. I added it on the playlist, on the chainsaw playlist videos. And this has been quality, a very good saw. And I'll show you some of the features and some of the controls on it. This is the throttle lock. You push that, you hold this down and you push this button. That locks the throttle. When you fire it up on half choke, release it, that goes back to idle. On switch, up is on, down is stop. And right here's the choke. That's full choke. Half choke, run. Muffler with a heat shield. Side tensioner bolts. Chain tensioner. And this is somewhere you can get to the carburetor and air filter. There's the carburetor. That's the carburetor, and that's the idle speed. That's the high jet and low jet right there. And they cover the high jet so that we will not burn the motor up. You can only adjust the low and the idle speed. This is not original fuel line. This is an aftermarket fuel line I put onto it about a couple months ago. And it's running real great. Running fine now, like a brand new saw. I really like the wraparound on this handle, and it feels comfortable, very nice. This is the top fuel tank and the oil tank. And this is the Echo CS590 chisel chain, 72-inch drive link. It's got an Oregon 20-inch bar, 20-inch chain. And this is a manual pump. It's got an automatic oiler. You can only mash that by pumping it if you're in the pitch tree. That's what it's designed for. And the chain is comfortable on the bar. I like it a little tight, not way too tight. And there's some wear on the front of the bar. The paint was peeling off after it's been used that much. There's some more wear on the side and that side. And I don't even have to do any work to it except just put fresh fuel in it and prime the carburetor, and all of a sudden it fired up and it runs real great without any issues. And I don't have a carrying case for it, but I think I might end up potentially getting one for it. But I don't usually use a carrying case with all my saws that they came with. But I just like putting all my saws up on the shelf. There's the instructions on the recoil. I also have the manual for it. I also had the manual for this and the XL12, which is they're the same thing, same saws. But everything works on this unit, but it's original. Everything's original on this machine. There's no throttle depression lever, but I'll accept it's only a throttle. And the compression on it feels really good. It's a really good compression, but I got recoils for it, just in case if a recoil goes bad. Or if a pull rope breaks into it, I'll fix the pull rope with a new pull rope in it. I'd say this rope is definitely replaced. I think it is definitely replaced, but whoever replaced this rope and done a good job on it. And it's got log dogs that I mentioned earlier. I put different screws on it to replace the old ones. And it seems to held up very good. And it used to have a guard, but the guard stripped off and it broke. So I don't think I may not be able to try to fix it. But I think I might try to fix it if I need to. I think I may had a screw which will fit onto it. But I think I'll definitely fix it up. But other than that, it's a very good firewood saw for around the farm. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. And I'll be doing the last chainsaw video review on the Stihl MS-291. Alrighty. I'll put this back in the shelf and get it, and I'll be back.